All right, everyone, welcome on in to Out and About episode number 79 or 80. I'm sitting here with Joey Camasta. Now she's feeling a little bit under the weather because she got that booster. Now hold your tongue for 1 minute, and we're going to talk about the booster. We went to Goonfest. We went to the Eagle. We have a bunch of updates that we're going to talk about here in a new segment. But before we talk about all of that,
I want to talk about Dat Chat.
Okay, y'all. Now, you know what Dat Chat is. That's a messaging service that everyone here at Barstool Sports is using. It's an app. You can download Dat Chat for iPhone and Android in the App Store right now. Go to datchat.com/barstool to get more info. Basically what it is it's Snapchat on steroids, right? You send messages. It's completely secure.
Is it free?
It's free.
Okay.
And the best part is you can communicate with Out and About folks, Chicks in the Office folks. We all have pages. It's like a new messaging app, and no one can screenshot. So if you're thinking about sending a naughty
What
picture,
happens if I screenshot a picture? Let's say Marty sends me a picture of his grundle. What do I do then? Can I screenshot
No,
it?
you can't. Marty could send you a picture of his grundle. It'll be on your phone. So you can set the amount of time that you send it. Like, I want to send this for 5 seconds. I want to send this for 20 seconds. He could send a picture of the grundle. It could be on your phone for 20 seconds and you couldn't Snapchat it. You decide how it goes. So,
Marty, just know if you do send a picture of the grundle, I'm with a full 10 seconds. Okay.
And this is good too. This is good. You can do longer than 10 seconds. You can do 24 hours. Okay. This is good too because not only can you send private pictures, like if you're like drunk texting, like the way I've been using it is when I drink, I don't text. Okay. Because
you both have to have Dat Chat to send it, right?
Correct. I get a little bit off color sometimes. And so you send that and you can't screenshot. No one can see what you say. So it's a great way to communicate securely with friends. Everyone here at Barstool is using this. All our shows have pages. So follow Out and About, follow Chicks in the Office, follow Unnecessary Roughness, follow us all. Go download the app now and make sure to join our page to talk all things Out and About. That is Dat Chat for iPhone and Android in app stores right now. datchat.com/barstool to get more info. Now, before we start, I'm going to give you a cookie because your blood sugar is a little low.
It's a little low. I do not feel well, everyone. Part of my appearance and
what happened?
I got the Wuhan Weezer booster.
Okay.
I got a little. I went. And it was very nice though. I bet the next day.
You got ivermectin.
Well, I just get whatever they found on the ground. I said, gimme.
It was part of the treatment. It was part of the treatment.
Now, this was a shared needle, miss?
So I went in a very bad neighborhood. Now, we'll get to bug chasing and later on in the show, but I feel like I'm dying right now.
Well, you look good. Your Botox and filler looks fantastic.
Well, that looks fantastic. Now, Daniela walked by and told me that I can get a reaction because I got the booster. She goes, now you might flare up.
Well, I don't think you're going to be flaring, but if you eat those Hale and Hearty soups you got in the fridge, your sodium might be sodium will get. So sodium actually dries me out a little bit. But you don't feel. I'm supposed to get my bug. I'm supposed to get the booster later today because my mother was in like fucking tears saying I wasn't going to get. When I said I wasn't going to get it, and I'm nervous. I'm getting Moderna.
That's what I have,
and it doesn't. Moderna's supposed to be the one that affects you the least amount. It's supposed to be Moderna, Pfizer, and then that ghetto shit, Johnson & Johnson is supposed to like basically put you on your Now, Johnson & Johnson will bring you to the brink, but it'll bring you back. How are those cookies, dear?
They're hitting the spot, girl. Now, I do have an oolong tea.
Oh, you got, I'm come again?
I do have an oolong tea. The way to treat the China virus is with a China tea.
Okay. That's very good to know. This podcast has officially been canceled by Barstool Sports, and as well as the NSA.
Well, I went to the a very nice place because to get my booster. I was right in the Natural History Museum under the Blue Whale.
What, they have it there? See, I just wish they had it set up like it was at the Javits. When you first got the booster, it took me, or the regular vax, it took me 20 minutes. Go walk into Javits, get the booster, sit there, check out guys, leave, go home, feel like shit for a day, and you're done. Now I got to make a goddamn, you're really going in on those cookies.
It's my second one.
He's going, now do you have sleep apnea? You need a CPAP on when you're we need to do a CPAP play.
I am a nightmare today. I feel like shit.
Yep.
I had a long weekend. I was from Wednesday on. I didn't stop.
Yeah, Wednesday was. I almost want to save talking about Wednesday because it was so crazy.
Into another day?
No, just to later in the show.
Yeah, let's do that.
But yeah, for sure. But I'm getting the Moderna, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. The office is a fucking ghost town. The fear is back.
It's going around a lot in New York City. It's running rampant. It's the holidays. Everyone's traveling for the holidays from all over the world to see the fucking tree. And it's like in every group, like everyone's work, everyone's schools, everyone's like closing down because it's the rates are skyrocketing. Okay.
What I don't understand is why is everyone still so afraid? If you have the fucking vax, you're gonna get sick.
You still get it,
but you're not gonna die, right?
I don't know. I'm 90.
You're not 90.
Nana has low blood sugar.
Honey, you got high blood sugar now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's going on here. The Christmas party was canceled. The Christmas party was postponed out of an abundance of caution because
New York City's on high alert.
Because New York City is on high alert. We got a lot of things coming up. Barstool Sports has the Arizona Bowl, which is our first big sports rights thing taking place in Arizona.
Are you going?
No, I'm not going. Just like the football people are going.
When do I get to go on a trip?
Basically, the whole country but us. The whole company but us is going.
So it's just me, you, and Marty are going to hold it down.
Yes, me and Marty are going to hold down. I would love to go on a trip with you. I've told you that. I want to go on this summer. I want to do pride trips. Trips where we do Goonfest.
And we're allowed to share the same bed.
How big's the bed?
Nana wants a twin.
Okay. Now are we in the same sleeping? Imagine me and Joey's big ass in the same sleeping bag.
You can do it.
We got a 6'5" and a 6'3", and we just cuddle up here. Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to be masked.
We got to plug in like Legos, if you know what I mean.
I'm actually kind of glad the Christmas party was canceled.
Me too. I can't do it this week.
No, well, because last Wednesday was so fucking insane. Should we just get into Goonfest?
Do you want to fix your hair first?
Yeah, I'd love for you to fix my hair. Why don't you fix my hair?
I have to stay my 6 feet distance.
Okay.
Because you were with publicity this week.
Oh, we did the Publicity live show. So that's how it all. So Publicity had her first live show, Tea with Publicity. That's how the whole Goonfest started. Me and Joey went. We sat
minding our business. We thought we were going to a civilized party. It was at a wine bar.
Correct.
It was very nice. It was at the City Winery, which is a beautiful place right on the Hudson, and beautiful, nice, delicious food, beautiful wine and cocktails and service. It was just impeccable. Very classy.
The problem is when me and Joey go out together, the night kind of divulges into a sense of debauchery, if you will. And I knew that was going to happen because the waitress came over and Joey said, "Ma'am," she said, "What can I get for you?" He goes, "Ma'am, I'll take 2 Pinots too, okay?"
No, I ordered wine glasses and 2s, and when she brings me one, I slam it back right in front of her. I said, "Don't leave." I slam it back and then put it on her tray. I said, "Thank you." And then I said, and I immediately ordered 2 more.
And I thought this was a party trick, but this is like a thing that he did multiple times throughout the night.
Oh.
Nana probably had about
3 bottles of wine myself.
Nana had 3 bottles of wine at the thing. And by this point, I'm starting to feel a little goofy too because
we thought we were going to go sitting with Content Kate and our Content Kim and have like a very civilized kind of thing. She's a classy lady. But
apparently the room was separated out by class. Okay?
Yeah, it was.
They go, "We're going to put you guys right over there. You're going to be
Publicity
chugging."
doesn't want anyone sitting here except for her chosen few.
Correct. And it was, Content Kim was there, Alex was there. And so I started having a couple screwdrivers. And next thing you know,
charcuterie boards.
And charcuterie boards.
Whipped feta.
No, you got 50. He got 15 pounds of feta to the table and he was dunking bread in it. And then I couldn't stop.
Yeah, it was just snowballing from there. But then we got a new cameo request.
Oh.
With a screwdriver, that's a hell of a pairing.
Oh, I did screwdriver with pasta and I do screwdrivers with anything. And we were drinking and then Lorenzo came over. Now, Lorenzo, you remember from an earlier show, he was Erica's like executive producer of her show. He turned out to be quite the
party girl, party goer,
quite the party girl. So Lorenzo came over and Mackenzie was there as well. It was a very bizarre table.
Yeah. It was feta cheese, Moderna,
Mackenzie, and
Lorenzo, myself, and Trish.
And we were drinking and drinking and drinking. And then Publicity finishes her show. It was great. She had all these Love Island stars on. She comes over to us. She says, "Why don't you guys come to the after party?"
Now, at this point, we were planning on going home, and it was Wednesday.
Right.
It was Wednesday. This is probably 10 o'clock at night now.
And I work on Thursdays, as most people do.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the after party and, a couple of
I immediately find straight boys in Rangers outfits and start chatting them up in the men's room.
He was chatting up about now. Joey had actually set up a glory hole in the men's room.
I did,
which is how he was chatting. And Rudy was there.
I'm nonverbal. Okay,
he's not. He communicates on an iPad. Excuse me. She's nonverbal. And we're at the. I make that joke. We're at the Ainsworth.
The Ainsworth, which is disgusting.
If you notice this is slow today, it's because it's 7,000 degrees in here as usual. Let me speed this up. We're at the Ainsworth. We're partying. We're hanging out. Lorenzo comes up to us. People are starting to clear out about midnight because they're responsible adults.
Lorenzo's real horned up.
We're sitting there at normal. Joey goes, "Why don't we go to the Eagle?" As a joke. Lorenzo's eyes. I've never seen another human light up. He goes, "The Eagle?" Now, I've never been to the Eagle before.
Ever.
I've heard about it. It's a legendary establishment. It's a leather bar opened in 1970. It's on the West Side Highway. Now there's 50 locations throughout the country that are
Did you do your studies?
Yes, that are according to the website connected by their quote common sense of masculine ideal.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because
that's
everyone
where we
there,
come in.
Which is interesting because everyone there is sucking cock. So it is what it is. But we ended up walking to the Eagle. By the way, we went from 6th Avenue to 11th, which is might as well have been three shit-faced drunk.
Yeah,
which
when you're drunk,
which
that
may
sucks.
as well have been 10 miles.
Yeah, I was chain smoking cigarettes.
He goes, I got to go get some Parliaments. The shirt was coming up a little. He was in leather, dressed to the nines. I looked great. I was in a peak coat, beautiful. Now you were in a kitten heel as well.
I had a kitten heel on and I did have a mini skirt on. No, it was. I had a flannel wrapped around my waist, but I was using it as motion, as movement. And later on in the show, we're going to be talking about fashion. And so it's breaking up the outfit. I had a little movement going.
You did.
So I was spinning. Now Trish had a sweater on. I believe it was merino wool.
He wasn't. No, he didn't want to be too boxy, so he had that moving on. So we're walking there. Halfway through this walk, about 4 or 5 times in, I go, I can't do it. I got to go home. I got to go home. They go, just wait. You'll get to the Eagle.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Now there is a clothes check.
He goes, there's a clothes check. I go, what do you mean there's a clothes check? He goes, you have to check your clothes at the door. I go, I'm not doing that. He goes, ma'am. he mammed me on 9th Avenue. He goes, ma'am, it is Jockstrap Wednesday.
It is.
And then Lorenzo chimes in. He goes, you don't know it's sorry, bad impression. You don't know it's Jockstrap Wednesday.
Wait, so you just had to go full jockstrap?
No, you don't have to, but it's preferred. So we
Okay.
didn't. So we just check our coats.
So we walk in and I can smell the
Cum from the hallway.
no, I could smell the nitrate. What is it? What are poppers?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Nitrous oxide.
Yes, whatever. I could smell the poppers from halfway down the thing. I walk in, it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. We walk in, it's like to the right. There's 3 floors.
3 floors and a roof.
And the further up you go, the crazier it gets. So we're on the first floor. There's like a chain link. It's very like masculine. There's like a chain link coat check. We check our stuff in. I'm in a white undershirt, black jeans. Joey is in.
And I did check my skirt.
He checked his
and
skirt.
my jacket. So I was just wearing a black blouse from the willow tree.
Yes.
And I had on some jeggings
Yes.
and a kitten heel.
Yeah. So because he wants to be tall. So I go, oh, it's not that crowded in here. He goes, why don't we check out the gift shop? I go, they have a gift shop?
The
Marty?
gay mart, okay?
We check out the gay mart. We walk into this gift shop. It's like a little like
It's actually an elevator.
It's an elevator that
It
now
goes up and down.
It's shut down because the weight can't go up anymore with all the leather in there.
Yeah.
They have stuff for sounding. They have cock rings. They have jock straps. They have poppers. They have everything. And there are these 2 old queens in there who looked like they were at the Stonewall riots.
Right.
They just have, their ears have been gauged to death. Their ears are down to their hips.
And they're sitting next to each other, just judging you.
No,
in
they're
this
sitting on the
2x2
lap.
space.
They were so upset because Joey goes, I'm trying to fit in. Joey goes, oh, it's his first time here, which mortified me right
Yeah.
away. Because they're like, it's a very like safe space, like bullshit environment.
Right.
Which is like a lot of gay bars, like Julius.
Right.
This is our safe space. Shut the fuck up, safe space.
The burgers are good at Julius.
The burgers are really good. You have an Instagram. It's not a safe space. Right. And so we go in. I didn't buy anything. Now, Lorenzo did do sounding. Now, he got a pull to go right in his beat. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't.
Okay.
We go upstairs. I go, hold on. I got to take a leak before we go upstairs.
This is where it all begins.
This is where it all begins. Joey goes,
Good luck, Trish.
he goes, good luck, Trent. He goes, oh, there's a bathroom right over here. I go, okay, great. Meanwhile, me in a t-shirt, I may as well have been in a tuxedo for this place. And at this point, I'm still drunk, so I'm kind of going with the flow. I open the door.
There's 25 guys in there.
Now, to say it was
Wait, the one downstairs or the one we first got
downstairs.
there or the one upstairs?
Let me just say it was over. The FDNY would have been a little upset with the crowding. I walk in. There's a lovely black gentleman on his knees, with dreads, blowing 3 men.
Yep.
And they all look up at me and don't bat an eye. They just kind of go back down. And I go, okay, over to the next bathroom. So I go to the next bathroom. There's a trough.
I see it's occupied.
There's a trough. Same thing as I go. I go, okay, well, I just got to pee. I go, I relieve myself.
Tell the straight girls what a trough is.
A trough is
literally a bucket.
Yeah, so you know how pigs pee? It's like a long. Think of it like a very long. It's I don't know. It's a fucking trough.
A communal urinal. It's a big. It's like a sink.
It's like a long.
It's
a
a big
huge
long
thing.
sink that you piss in. Yeah,
a long rectangular sink.
You see them in a lot of football stadiums still.
Oh, it's the best.
Yes.
For peekaboo.
Oh, I love it. What's the football stadium? Wrigley has it. I want to go to Wrigley just for the trough.
Yeah, I always say I want to come back as a urinal at the Home Depot in my next life.
Oh, ma'am. No, I would love to go to Wrigley just for trough. So we go upstairs. Now,
you know when you sorry to interrupt. You know when
Yeah.
you take ecstasy and like it's just about
I'm a-
you're about to start peaking. It's about to like hit you like hard.
Yeah.
That's what's happening with my COVID symptoms right now with my booster. They're starting to slowly build, like I'm about to start rolling. Look at my arms. I have the chills.
Do you really feel sick?
Yeah, I'm getting the chills.
So we walk upstairs. A lot of guys and jocks, which there was on the first floor because the first floor is a coat check. We walk in. You go to the right. There's a pool table.
With no balls or sticks.
With no balls or sticks.
But there is full-on fucking.
There is full-on fucking. There is a high top where people are engaging in some extracurricular activity.
Blowing lines of cocaine and ketamine.
Blowing lines of cocaine and ketamine. There's in the back. Have you ever been in a sauna or a steam room where it's like teak wood and there's
it's like bleachers, like so there's like a wooden plank here. You have a little seat there, and then you go one more way. There's another plank, another plank. So it's kind of like that.
So it's kind of like
bleacher style seating, if you will.
And this is all to the right. To the left is a bar. I'll get to that in a second. It's bleacher style seating. Over at the side. Now we get here at 11 p.m.
It just opened at 10, and there's already full on fucking on the pool table.
It opened at 10. I go, oh, this is a little. I go, what are those guys doing? Oh my God. There was there was no fisting. There was a triple blowjob going on. There was fucking. And the way I figured it out is that the higher up on the bench you sit, the more involved you want to be, the more like extreme you want to be.
Oh, I guess so.
So if you sit higher up, I made the mistake. Wink.
Of getting the nosebleed seats. Now, not just for the cocaine, but it is also.
Now, I actually said to them, I go, can we go ahead and put a platform on this? I was over there and I sat down, and the second I sat down, it was like a swarm of like hyenas descended up upon me, and I was like, "Oh fuck, they all want to blow me right now."
Well, there's a tall white guy with a merino wool sweater at the coat check.
Right.
They knew he's got money.
Oh, and at this point, they knew he had money. Now I had $100 bill on me. At this point, I had popped the top, so the titties were out. I was in jeans. I was looking good. I was a little dehydrated, so I had a little bit of a six pack going on. But these guys descended on me. I was like, "Oh no, I'm not interested." I stood up. I walked over. I got a drink with Lorenzo, who God knows what that queen was doing in the corner.
Who knows?
And
Mary.
So Joey is at this point, he's starting to find his groove. Like Joey, I can tell, Joey was a fish in water here. Like as he was finding his groove, mine was wearing off because the alcohol was starting to wear off, and I was starting to realize where I was.
Yeah, they only serve like beer there pretty much.
They only serve beer. So Joey's
that's a problem.
I'm sure they have alcohol, but no one drinks it. You don't want to look gay. You don't want to look gay while you're getting fucked on a pool table.
And Joey is, by the way, Joey was drinking. Joey had about 15 beers while he was there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Nana can put him down. And as my euphoria is wearing off, Joey's is setting in, and Joey looks at me and he goes, "I'm going in." I go, "What?" He goes,
I did hit poppers first.
He goes, "Poppers, I'm going in."
I'm going in.
He goes, "Film this, Trish." I go, "Film what?" I go, "I can't take my phone out. That's like the number one no-no of this whole fucking place."
I go in.
I would have gotten thrown out of there so fast. Joey goes in. There's three gentlemen. Into the pit. He goes into the goon pit. Keep in mind, we're at live gooning right now. Marty, we joke.
Where's the staff while all this is going on?
They're in it. They're joining.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so funny.
So I go in. It was like this was my first hit of poppers of the evening. So it was like a video game. All I saw was I was like night vision goggles, and all I saw the dicks were like bright green, neon green. That's all I can see. I'm going bing, bing, bing. I just start grabbing every dick I can see, going sucking dicks. I must have sucked at least 14 dicks.
I look over. I
felt like I was in a movie, like a video game.
It looked like an X-rated movie. Okay. And I look over to Lorenzo. I go, where did he go? Because I'm looking eye level. I go, "Where is he?" He goes, "Look down." I go, I hit him with a ma'am. I go, "Ma'am." He was on his knees, and I see him bobbing like a hungry hippo. Okay,
that's what it was, hungry hippo.
And then at this point, I look over. The guy next to me is doing coke. He goes, "You want to blast a coke?" I go, "Nah." I go, "No, I'm okay." I go, the staff doesn't care here. He goes, "I work here." I go, "Oh, okay." So that's the vibe.
Booger sugar.
He goes, "Honey, this is the beginning of my shift." Okay. So that's like the vibe we're at. Joey's hungry hippo. He pops up. Now,
what's Burger King? Let's go, girl.
He goes,
"Let's go, girls."
He goes, "I don't want Taco Bell." He pops up. He comes over to me. He goes, "You have to touch a dick." I go, "No." He goes, "Do it for the story."
So I did. So I walk him over to an older gentleman.
His name was Jay. He was a lovely gentleman.
I forgot his name. What
Fully
happened?
clothed in cargo pants. He looked a little bit like a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, but I did. I walked over and I made Trisha unzip his pants and touch his piece of deal.
No, I didn't unzip my pants. It was over the pants. I was like,
you unzipped Jay's pants.
No, I didn't.
Did I do it?
You did. Yeah,
okay.
You did the unzipping. I did over the pants play. I did this. I went.
Well, it was an experience.
And then that was it. But we did mutual touch play while we were there. And then later in the night, Jay was there eyeing us for quite a bit. But the thing that was interesting about this whole thing was how cash everyone was. We met a lovely couple, Dylan and whatever.
Oh,
the
they
fuck
were
his
really
name was.
nice.
They were really nice.
Lovely couple.
But it's funny how the boyfriends will whore out their boyfriends. Like throughout several
like to
times throughout the
watch.
night, it's watch play. It's voyeur play.
Yeah.
Kink play. Several times throughout the night,
A live gooning.
they would be like, can my boyfriend...
Can my boyfriend fist your hole?
He goes, can my boyfriend...
It's our 3rd anniversary. We want to do something special.
It's our third anniversary, so we thought we'd go to the Eagle and get fisted in front of 30
Yeah.
people.
So
I didn't
now-
see any fisting. Did
No,
you?
no, not yet. That's probably on a certain night. Now, not sure if it's my booster or if I caught a bug, if you know what I mean, over at the Goon Pit.
Now, you did make a graphic, the Caitlyn Jenner. Can you go ahead? Marty will put this up in the background. The graphic said... It was Caitlyn Jenner. Joey made it. It's a meme. It said, I went to Goonfest to bug chase. And
It says not quote. I went bug chasing at Goonfest and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Now, I do want to make it known that Caitlyn Jenner is a very big fan of the show.
And we will be selling this in the Barstool Sports Store.
Yes. We'll
Do you need to zoom it in? Or I'll text it to you.
store.barstoolsports.com. The night went on. We got a little more comfortable. I kissed a lovely gentleman who was very insistent. I said,
I
okay,
sent it to Enrique's phone.
he's cute. Oh my, you're airdropping this to
Enrique.
people? He just airdropped it to Uncle D. Okay. But it was fun. I had performance anxiety. I don't think I could have got a fucking boner if I tried there. Were you hard?
No, we were tucked.
Yeah, we were tucked.
We were too drunk to get hard.
We were too drunk. That was my whole thing. I was so nervous. I was like, even if I wanted to fuck here, I couldn't fuck, but I was tucked. I would go back, would you? You love the Eagle.
I was there
Now,
all
she
the
used to
time.
actually set up shop.
I did in the back stairwell.
Now, tell us about what she used to do at the Eagle.
Well, I used to make them wear condoms though.
Okay, now go on. Who wear condoms? Where were you? What were you performing?
I would
Were you
perform-
charging?
No, I wasn't charging.
It was free of charge.
It was free of charge. I would leave my friends back
Compliments
in the
of the
day.
season.
I mean, they're like, oh, where'd she go? And they didn't know where to find me at the end of the night. I was in the back stairwell.
Okay.
It was an indoor-outdoor venue. And I would just set up shop. I would get myself comfortable. There's like a milk crate, and I would sit on that, and I just have gentlemen come and quite literally in my mouth. I'm joking. Come in, and I perform fellatio on them. It was a little boutique I set up, a pop-up shop.
Now, what year was this?
This is probably
This is 2020. This is 2019.
This is a year and a half ago.
This was Tuesday. Okay.
And you knew one of the gentlemen there, the DJ. He gave us his card. We wanted to get him on.
Oh yeah, get him on. We asked him to play Santa Baby, and he wouldn't.
I go, can you play Santa Baby? He goes, sir, if you ask me that again, you're out. I go, but there's such a look of people at the Eagle. There's like that.
Kinda gross.
It's foul. It's disgusting. That
They
we're not
definitely don't get
kink-shaming.
Botox there.
No, because it's
Lots of facial
masculine.
wasting.
Like it's just very like leather daddy. Everything you've ever seen like in an old school movie about like gay people in the 80s in terms of like leather, like the way they dress, like all that. That is the Eagle.
Yeah.
It is alive and well. And they actually have Mr. Eagle and
Well, not
Miss
alive
Eagle.
for long.
Okay. They have Mr. Eagle and Miss Eagle, and that's where we want to
That was
host.
a joke. Okay.
Go ahead and bleep that, ma'am. That is where we want to have our live show.
Yeah, I would love to. And if Felicity had a wine bar, we're going to do it at the Goon Pit.
Imagine a live
Gooning. Who would attend? What would the girls say?
If we,
What would the girls from the Willow Tree
Can you
do?
goon a vagina?
Yeah, you can.
It's just vibrator play, but it lasts a long time.
Yeah, you get like a car muffler and just hook it up to a.
That's kind of what they do anyway.
Wait, what are those things when power goes out? Get a generator
No, you're gonna
next
get
to your bed
You're gonna want the Honda because that's quiet.
and just blast your snurb.
You think people would show up from here if we had it at the Goon Pit? I just think the optics of, hey, we're doing a live show at the Goon Pit at the Eagle would be arguably the
Well, there's no
funniest thing.
seating. There would have to be standing room only. Or you can turn the bro stool over and there's a seat for 4. Okay.
But yeah, we'd like to have them back. And Joey and I ended up now, as uncomfortable as I was, it's funny because I actually ended up closing the place. So
Yeah, it's
apparently
at 4 a.m.
I wasn't that uncomfortable. It was one of those things like when it gets late, it's like 11:30, 11:45, 12, 1, 2, you're like,
It
fuck
had
it.
snowballs.
The hangover is already in. What's the difference between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m.? Nothing. So we at 4:15 a.m. walk downstairs. Now keep in mind this is a Wednesday. It's me, Joey.
There was no cabs.
No cabs.
My phone died.
It's me, Joey Lorenzo. There's gentlemen campaigning to get us to go to their house for a jerk party.
Yeah.
Now these were not good-looking guys.
No.
Joey wanted to go.
I wanted to. I was full in. I was like, okay, all right. Now it's right down the street. They said they're going to refreshments. Okay.
Joey goes, now do you have seltzer? Great. Because I'm parched. I'd love to go. It was 4 a.m. on a Wednesday. There's 50-year-old men. Lorenzo was on the fence. And this is where the story gets a little bit hairy.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is news to me.
Because we had
Just
all
got back
gone
from
our-
Cancun. We were held up in our cells.
we had all taken cabs
All right.
home. I said, Lorenzo, we can split a cab and you can take it after me. We do the 2-stop thing. He's headed the same direction. He says no. He says, I want a yellow cab.
Yeah.
I go, now there's some
You know what happens to the yellow
Now
cabs.
there's some history behind this, which I don't know. Joey can explain.
Yellow cabs are notoriously known for going to the Eagle to pick people up because they know they get a free blowjob on the ride home.
Mm-hmm. And you do still have to pay your fare.
You still have to pay the fare, though.
Now, this is not what Lorenzo did, obviously, but what he did do was go home, let his phone die, sleep in until
Miss a meeting with Mr. Nardini.
11 the next morning.
Yeesh.
I wake up to missed calls from the people who work with him, Mackenzie and Rachel, and these fucking
What did you
people.
do with him last night?
And they're going, we heard he was with you. I go,
Accusatory.
if I fucking killed this guy,
Yeah.
if he went out, I was thinking he was gonna be the next Marsha P. Johnson. He was gonna be right off the fucking Christopher Street Pier there.
Stop.
I go, what kind of weird shit did he do where he left and he died, or God knows what. Now, granted, he's fine. Spoiler alert, he came in. But it was so funny because he said he put his phone down. Like, his boyfriend was like contacting people, like, where is he?
That sucks.
And so I'm like, send someone to his house. Like, let's figure out if he's dead.
Stop.
Let's figure out if he's dead because I need to wipe my phone. Okay. let's figure out Lorenzo's past because Daddy's got some incriminating evidence. This has got to be wiped, and I'd like to get in and just give a quick rundown of the apartment before the authorities get there. And so he was fine, but he picked up. He played it cool. I overslept. It all turned out to be fine, but I was nerve wracked because, you come out with the big dogs and you can't hang. It shows
Okay.
up the next day. Meanwhile, Daddy's at work at 9 a.m. typing up a blog on a Twerk Tuesday. So that was our experience at the Eagle. On a 1 to 10, I would give it a 6 because I had a little performance anxiety. I would like to do public play next time I'm there. I feel like everyone's got to experience that once.
I'm just glad there was no cum involved because I don't have to. I mean, I probably could still catch STDs, but I don't think I could get from no cum. Right? So what do you think, Marty?
Marty?
I mean, I'm more. How is there no cum?
No one came.
No one finished. Everyone was high on drugs.
Marty,
Oh,
it's
okay,
gooning.
okay,
Have you
okay.
learned anything about gooning?
Goonie, you don't come until the next day.
Got you. Forgot.
God, he doesn't. He doesn't know anything about.
Can we get a producer in here that knows how to goon?
No, you know what? The Botox gives me a good gooning face because I try and lift my eyebrows. Look at.
Stop.
This is as hard as I can
Side
go.
note,
As my goon.
why I don't think they allowed underage people to work here. Did you see that young gentleman, that young boy that works over at the KFC radio? I believe his
Who?
name is Fiedelberg.
Yeah.
That 13-year-old boy.
That cute lady, John Fees.
Whoa! And then, go on their Instagram right now on KFC Radio's Instagram. There is a picture, like an advertisement for this week's episode. His skin looks smoother than a baby's ass.
Can we get a producer in here who knows how to goon? We need someone. I can't do it anymore, Erica. I've had it up to here with the lack of support.
That's maybe my favorite thing you've ever said.
No one knows how to goon. Oh, Christ. Fiedelberg looks great. Feidelberg looks great.
How does it really pronounce?
KFC needs it. He's got a ballpark Frank on his forehead, okay?
What now? Is it Fiedelberg or Feidelberg?
Feidelberg.
Side note.
Ma'am?
I met the guy for the first time over at the Publicity After Show. His name was who do I like? That guy.
Here we go.
Starts with a K?
Kareem?
No, I'm not allowed to do that anymore. He works here.
With a K? You met Live Event Lisa? Krug? Think.
His long hair.
Racket. Get that Moderna rattled brain. He's got Corona bouncing off his brain.
He's got long hair.
She can't even string a sentence together.
I don't know where she is right now. She's got long hair. And she was going to the game. She was going to the live Goonfest in Texas. The fight. He was going to the Jersey Jerry fight the next day.
Large Marty. Who was at the Jersey Jerry fight?
Ooh, I'm trying to think.
Playboy Marty.
He's cute.
Fasoli.
It starts with a K. Krug.
We don't have a fucking Krug here.
Yeah, Paul Krugman doesn't work
With
here.
an R, maybe with an R. Rogue.
Roan?
No.
You have... He has
Jay.
Devlin.
Devlin?
He was sitting with us at the
He
table.
said long hair. I
I think he has long hair. Maybe he doesn't.
No, we don't
He was
know
sitting with
long
us at the
hair.
table after all the blondes left. He was sitting with us.
Rudy. Yeah. Oh, Rudy.
He was very surprisingly cute.
Yeah. Well, he's a good looking guy. He's very, you know what's about Rudy? He's very like level headed.
He was
He's
really nice.
even keel. He's never like, I'm an emotional wreck.
Yeah.
Nana's Nana.
Yeah. He's a D1 hockey player. I just found that out a few weeks ago.
Oh.
I think it's just because he knows he's good looking. He's very settled where he's at.
Is he single?
Yeah. Do you think he would date you?
Not me, but I'm trying to hook him up with like.
With
I
Playboy Marty?
have so many gorgeous women fans, and there's so many single guys here. I want to play matchmaker.
I think Rudy's got a little bit of a rotation, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
Well, the Eagle was wonderful, so that's our story about that. We will be doing a live show. Keep an eye out for Goonfest 2022. Moving on, we have.
Where'd you get that top from?
This is Bonobos.
It's not from the Willow Tree?
That's how you fucking professionally transition.
And right now we are transitioning into an ad about BetterHelp Online Therapy. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy to promote mental health and well-being. Barstool Sports is proud to announce that they've added access to BetterHelp for all employees as a company-wide benefit. The way it works is BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Unload the stressors of life and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain for it. See if it's for you. I have used this. I know other people at the company have used this. It's honestly super easy to do. You go on your computer, you set it up, you get set up with a therapist. If you don't like them, you ghost them. You want to talk on the phone, you can talk on the phone. You want to do video, you can do video. You want to chat, you can do chat. It's the most user-friendly therapy I've ever done, and it actually makes you feel good. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/outandabout. That's BetterHelp.com/outandabout for 10% off your first month. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. We're going to talk about some TikToks, y'all.
Joey and I spend hours sending each other TikToks on just of chubby Southern ladies with with hobbies, with their hobbyists that we send.
Yeah, I like the ones that sometimes they open up live oysters on the show and they get pearls and like, okay, now Jeanette from Kansas City, she's getting 2 pink pearls and this beautiful peach one, if you will. And they're just like they're opening pearls. They have side hustles. They got businesses.
And Joey sent me one yesterday. This woman, Tammy.
You know this is not the first time I showed you her, don't you?
This is the first time I paid attention.
Really?
This is the first time I've noticed. He sent me this lady.
Because you said you want the Gucci hat when I first sent it. You never watched this before until yesterday?
No.
I've been sending you her lives for months.
Tammy Harris, this Southern Alabama belle, is unlike anything
She's the part of the 50-plus community, and she is a buyer at the Willow Tree.
And she's unlike anything I've ever experienced. So what we're going to do every week is we send each other so many memes, so many, TikToks. We're going to start sharing our favorites with you guys. It's called the TikTok Roundup.
Yeah.
So we're going to we're going to react to some of these now, explain our favorite ones, and we're hoping that you'll lend your support to these ladies as well.
Yeah, make sure you follow what's her name on there?
Tammy Harris. Most of them have Etsy's, most of them have Pinterest. So let's let Tammy let's let her take this away. And then we'll talk about why we love her so much.
She's a dream come true. Fashion knowledge. What's her Twitter, Instagram? Fashion knows no age. That's her name on TikTok. Fashion knows KNOWS no age.
Was there a specific video?
Now you can play the second one right here.
Now that I listened to this outfit, the breakdown of the outfit. Her necklace is from a company called Deep South.
Okay.
And her blazer is linked and it's from the Willow Tree.
Let me just preface this really quick. Internally, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Like on the inside, this is who me and Joey
in a few months, this is who I'm going to be on the outside once I start
Okay.
shopping at the Willow Tree.
No, that's right. Let it rip, Marty.
All right, if you're over 50, listen up. You have eyes and you have ears.
That's right.
So it's time to pay attention.
She's trying to talk proper.
Unless it's Willow Tree or Zara, a lot of brands overlook the ladies over 50. What do they think? Do they think we're sitting in a rocker waiting on the Undertaker to come get us? Listen up, brands. We have money to spend.
Look at her.
Believe it or not, we still have date nights.
She's got that chunky
And
waist.
we still wear cute underwear. It may be Soma, but we still buy cute underwear.
Okay.
And can we not forget the 15-year-olds selling skincare? We're not stupid. We don't want to see a girl with perfect skin advertising wrinkle cream. Show us a woman that's 50 or 60 years old that your skin cream has helped, and we're here for it.
You tell him, Tammy. 57
All
here.
right, if you're over
Now, let me tell you my favorite thing about this. She is against influencers, which is ironic because she is one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'm 57, y'all.
She doesn't want young people shoving their product down. She wants a natural woman, which is exactly what Tammy is. Now, I actually DM'd Tammy to try and get her on the show. Me and Joey had tried to set up an interview, but she's a very busy woman.
Busy woman. Now she's a buyer at the Willow Tree, and right with the holidays coming up, she couldn't swing it.
She's swamped. She wants to talk to New Year. I said, hi, Tammy. My name is Pat McAuliffe, and I host a podcast called Out and About for Barstool Sports with my friend Joey Camasta. We're huge fans, and we're wondering if you had any interest in coming on to chat about your page and give us and our listeners some fashion tips. It can be done over Zoom and would take about 20 minutes. Thanks. Hope to hear from you soon. She wrote back.
And
now,
I quote,
Joey, you do a great Southern accent, so I want you to role play her here.
She says, great. If it's okay, can we talk the first? Great. If it's okay, can we talk the first of the year? I'm a blogger for an online store called The Willow Tree, and I have a packed schedule right now. I'm sure you do as well. Thank you for reaching out. Love, Tammy. And of course, I'll be reaching out back then. Talk soon. Now, my birthday is in the first of the month, so I do need to reschedule.
Now, you would like something from The Willow Tree.
Now we don't know if that's an online boutique. I'm thinking that's like a down south, like Fashion Nova.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think they have a storefront, because if they did have a storefront, we were going to take a field trip down to the Willow Tree.
And we're going to do a Southern Goon.
Yeah.
We were going to do an Alabama Goon. Now, an Alabama Goon takes place in a swamp.
Okay.
Okay. And
now, you will have to put a rope around your neck prior to the Goon pit.
Everyone will be wearing hoods, and there will be a cross on fire. However, that's just Tammy's husband.
Wait, let's play more of her.
Yeah,
it's her voice. We have to follow her lives. The lives are the best thing, because she sits
They're
there
unreal.
And she goes over like the outfit she's wearing. She she rambles and rants about all different topics. But these are just some more videos. Let's play just some more of them. I hope she talks them. Her voice is the best. And this is when she's imitating what people think that women of 50 would wear, and she's just like a grandma, and then she turns into a hot little leather daddy.
217 on the track, man.
Oh,
move to the left a little. Word.
Oh,
pull up. Play.
Come on, Tammy.
Hey. Up.
It's called fashion, sweetie. Look it up.
that was great. The best is that she does a good mix of like
fun,
her talking serious about fashion, and then she does fun and flirty, and then she brings it, and then she brings it right back here. She's talking about that pink fur, y'all. Tammy, take it away, baby.
So something I've ordered and I've been waiting on for months has finally arrived. Okay, so I know I have an obsession with pink fur, but this is the pink fur coat.
As do I.
Of all coats.
Now, I did get this at the Willow Tree.
Now for the fit. I ordered a medium, typically what I do in a coat. And yes,
Yummy.
yes.
Scrumptious. Do we treat them with one more Tim, or do we make them wait?
Well, let's see what else we got. Make sure to go on TikTok, TikTok, and follow her. Fashion Knows No Age. That's Fashion KNOWS No Age. And tell them Joey sent you. Tell them Joey and Trish sent you, because you're gonna like what you see now. And make sure to go head over to the Willow Tree and use code Out and About for 25% off your first order.
You know what I just came up with? What we're going to call this segment? Accounts to follow.
Oh, that's how innovative.
How innovative. Accounts to follow. It's simple. You know, it's simple. It's to the point.
All right, next video. This is some Kiki Queens going at it. Now, this is what I would imagine, like, when the straight boys come into our room, we're sitting in here, and they're trying to figure out our lingo and figure out what's going on. I think this is kind of what it is. So this is Marty and KB that's coming into the room, and me and Trish are sitting here. Let's play it.
Nick is filming.
Between the two of you, which one is Slay and which one is Fierce?
Oh, I know the answer. I know.
Who?
I'm slaying your fierce.
I totally said the same thing. I was thinking you're more Slay, you're more Fierce.
No, because like I'm like slay, like can't be slay, but Danny's like fierce.
Yes, exactly what I was.
Now that was KB, Marty, and Nick trying to figure us out.
Yeah.
Now I have another lovely video here. It's of an Iraqi girl.
Okay. Now this trigger warning. This is girl from
Trigger
Iraq.
warning. Now, point of privilege, trigger warning. The reason that I'm playing this is because we don't like to body shame on this show. We are a body positive show, which is one thing that we saw at the Eagle over the weekend is everyone was very body positive.
Yes.
You had goon pigs, you had fit queens, you had femme tops, you had sub mask bottoms. We had it all. We had sub scat bottoms.
We had bug chasing goon bottoms.
And now what we have here is a girl who is...
Now, she did have a by her father just before she came on film. Correct? Point of privilege.
No, we have
Now-
a girl here. Me and Joey. Fuck, and I can't even get through it.
Now, she will not receive pleasure from this video, nor her if I have anything to do with it.
Now, back to reality. Now she calls herself a 1 out of 10 in the US, but a 10 out of 10 in Iraq. And I just want to say that's wrong because you're all beautiful, no matter who you are, no matter where you live. Marty, let it rip. But she got rhythm. Baby girl. Rip.
Get it, girl.
Thank you, Marty. Now
That's what you came up with on your own? Whoa.
it killed me.
Where's content Kath when you need it?
I thought this was the funniest video. She said, and then her caption was, I would look like the bomb in Iraq. And that's by Rosie, Ugly and Hot. She's another one to follow. So that's what are we calling this segment? I don't want to do any more of these TikToks now. I don't want to blow our load too early. We had an Iraqi girl on.
Yeah.
We also had
Which is
Tammy.
very taboo.
And we had a little bit of, did we only do 2?
No, we also did the gays and
we did the gays and the
dorm room.
fears. I also had one with Trump, but I don't want to.
Trigger warning.
I don't want to get on a watch list, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to put that up.
We'll think of a new word for it, but yeah, we're gonna be basically watching on the internet. All we do all day long is send each other funny Instagrams and memes and things like that. So I'm sure you do as well. And now you're our friend, so we're gonna send them to you as well. So let's make share circle. You can also send them to us privately on Out and About's Instagram. Go over to Out and About on Instagram and send us them what you want to see. We'll react to them and we will take it from there.
Now I notice you. Now I notice you're breathing a little bit heavy right now.
Now, Trish, I do have the Wuhan Weezer. Okay.
Okay. You're breathing a little bit heavy. Couple pieces of news we have going on. Colton Underwood. That now you
I
got
watched the whole program. That's
Joey,
why I'm wearing Carhartt
Joey, you got
today.
ghosted. You got ghosted bad by Colton, and I don't want to stand as your friend and future lover. You should stick up for yourself.
Well, he said apparently he's in 57th Street in New York City, and he said he's going to have us contact when he. Do you have it?
No.
He said he was going to contact him. His PR person was going to contact me when he gets to New York, and he was going to contact us to get on the show. And maybe I went to spam. Imagine it was in the email from months ago.
Colton Underwood did not go to spam. My friend Colton Underwood ghosted us. I think that's what. This is how delusional we are. We reach out to we should start reaching out to really A-list stars. We reach out to Oprah. Now we reach out to Oprah, Britney Spears, and Beyonce. None of them
for their word.
None of them have gotten back to us yet.
No, it's all Uber Eats and PayPal.
Oh no! How much money do you send a week on Uber Eats?
Honestly,
Yes.
for real,
Yes.
like $600.
That's a lie.
I'm not lying.
600 is a lot. I spend a
Maybe
lot.
400. Maybe 400
You spend $600 a month on Uber Eats.
a week.
A week?
Sometimes.
What are you buying, Joey? How do you even consume $600 worth of food in a week? Is that humanly possible?
Well, each day like
Now there's
$100.
delivery fees.
No, each day. So $400. Each day is like $100 because you order like lunch and dinner, and that's usually like $40 something, and then tip and tax and everything. It's about $200 a day.
Walk your fucking ass to the store.
I can't.
Not in my shoes. Why? We need to
forget
do a
why.
financial overhaul with Mrs. Dow Jones. That can be your first
Oh no, that'd be terrifying.
lady. She goes, let's just crack the books open. I notice you're subscribed to 17 bait sites. Now you have a monthly fee of $38 on Bates.
On Bait World. Oh, did I pay for Bait World?
Yes, you got to cancel your membership. Are you going to reach back out to Colton or no? We can't have him on the show.
I'm gonna reach out back to Colton, but I watched the show. Did you watch it?
No. What did you think? I saw bits and pieces.
It's if you watched Call Me Kate, it's the exact same thing with Colton. It's like
What's Call Me Kate?
Caitlyn Jenner when she came out her reality show.
That was so fucking good.
So it's the same exact thing. He's basically coming out. It's like if you just want to watch him come out, just like everyone he's ever met. That's all. It's the whole show is every week he comes out to a new person. It's like no one fucking cares. Stop being so conceited.
Here we go. We've turned the corner. We've turned the corner on Colton.
There's a lot. Yeah.
We wooed him so bad last week. I was like, post this. Maybe he'll see this. But you know what? That ship has sailed.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But it's like I
when
wish
you're
it was
young,
like more,
when you're young, you think coming out is the entire fucking world.
Well, to him it was, and then he told me like his he's into daddies. That's the kind of guys he likes.
I know that was very surprising. He would be. Oh my god, he would be a hit at the Eagle.
Oh God, yeah.
You think he's bottom?
I'm sure he's a bottom. Yeah.
Well, you don't date a daddy if you're trying. You're not top.
Yeah,
of a
and he's
daddy.
like, he was like talking about dildos and things like that. And when him and Gus Kenworthy went butt shopping.
You think Gus Kenworthy is a bottom? Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think he's a dom top. He's a dom skiing top. We shouldn't speculate, right?
No,
'Cause
who knows?
We're more than that.
Neither of us are having sex.
Correct. We tried at the Eagle, but both had performance anxiety, so that
Okay.
didn't quite happen.
I watched that. It was good. It was a good show. What else have you watched? Have you watched the gay Christmas movies?
No, I refuse.
Well, you know that the gay Christmas movie that came out last year with Jonathan Bennett from Clueless.
Yes.
Not Clueless, from
Mean Girls? I love him.
The jackets. They had the first gay kiss on a Christmas movie ever, and their jackets from that scene are in the Smithsonian. In history.
Are you serious?
Look, Google it right now. Google it and read it.
Wait, say that again.
It's from the Christmas House. Say Christmas House Smithsonian jackets.
What?
Read it. They're in the Smithsonian Museum. It's in history. The jackets that Jonathan Bennett and his character wore were the first gay character kiss in any Christmas movie ever to date. And the jackets that they wore during that makeout session are in the Smithsonian.
Why?
It's an important day in history. Queer history.
In history.
Should you read it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Tell the viewers.
So crazy. What other movies did you watch?
Oh, so I watched that. I watched the new one, Single All the Way. Very good.
Yes. Single All the Sleigh.
Single All the Way. That's on Netflix. I also watched a new one called The Christmas Kerfluffle or something. It's with Ina Gasteyer and Rachel Dratch. I watched all the Christmas movies. I got my candle, so I got a case of candles. So I just like Christmas candles, order $600 worth of Uber Eats, Goon, and I don't leave my bed.
I want to
and watch Christmas holiday movies. And then text Pat, when are we gonna cuddle? Do you have feelings for me yet? And that was my Tuesday.
You go, ma'am. We should come up with a Christmas movie called Gooning All the Way.
Yeah.
What would be the name of our Christmas movie?
Well, there were Benoit balls. I mean, the butt plugs would be like holiday colored, like red and green.
What would the Benoit balls you pick? Marty, do you know what Benoit balls are?
No.
She can guess. Give us a guess, Marty.
They're anal beads.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking Marty if you knew. You spoiled it.
Oh, sorry.
Gooning All the Way.
Look at Tammy fixing her earrings.
I want to.
And the jewelry. Look at her putting jewelry on.
Would you go straight for Tammy? Would you let her top you?
Yeah, I'd have her peg me.
Oh my God. I bet she's got a big strap on.
Yeah, well, her husband called me a faggot and made me bite the curb.
Her husband's in the
Randy.
corner jerking off to you getting fucking pegged.
Yeah.
I think he'd probably he's a quick comer, y'all. So that's a wrap on any hopes of getting Tammy on the show. Which we're fine with. What else do we have? Nancy Reagan is a throat goat. You heard about that?
What does that mean? She gave good head?
There's a rumor going around that back in the 50s when she was an actress, she used to give the best fellatio in town. Now
how did they find out about this?
I don't know. It was an internet thing.
Okay, it came out because Abby Shapiro, Ben Shapiro's sister, I believe.
That was the Jewish sentence you've ever said in your life.
I believe that's the case. I'm not 100%, but I believe that's accurate. So she posted a thing that was
Abby Shapiro was eating Manischewitz with matzah over at Yentl Gentle's house.
Do you want to know the origin story?
Yes,
let him fucking say it, Joey.
It's going to get playfully anti-Semitic.
He says Shapiro and he goes,
I've said way more Jewish things. But anyway, so she posted like a side-by-side of Madonna at 63 and Nancy Reagan at 63.
Oh.
And was like, this is what when you like live classily or like whatever. And then that's when it just went wild.
Well.
Yeah, no, it blew up. It was everywhere. Sass and Roan talked about it on their show.
I thought Sass was the bigger one, but it's not. It's Roan's the bigger one.
The bigger one. They're both like small guys.
No, I mean like Roan is older and like been here longer than Sass.
Sass is 19.
Is he really?
Yeah.
A homophobe at 19.
Isn't that so crazy? That's the saddest part of it.
Where'd he grow up?
Is you just see the way he treats people who aren't cis white males.
Where'd he grow up?
I don't know if we should out him. Massachusetts, very wealthy town.
But how did Dave find him? Was he bottoming for Dave?
He was bottoming for KB. KB groomed him from a young age.
Yeah.
And then like brought him in. He's very funny. He's very good on Twitter. He's very big on Twitter. He just,
hates the gays. And he's anti-vaxxed. And he's a super spreader. He's a super spreader here at the office.
I think
he went down on publicity. She didn't change her panties for 2 days, and now she's got it. Ma'am? We're going to need to cut that. I'm starting to. Am my back sweating?
We should. No, you're fine. We should do a show where we should do a show where
It's all beeps. No, you can't hear anything.
We don't cut anything. You go now. She may be a one overseas. Oh Christ! What else? We have our Christmas show coming up next week, which we're going to record this week. God willing, I don't have the fucking
the
booster.
Weezer.
The booster doesn't. Stop.
Well, I'm starting to sweat. Maybe I'm sweating it out. Should I come get an extra dose? Should I lie?
Now, Andrew Cuomo said all you got to do is sit up straight, and that'll get rid of it. Get rid of the virus.
Well, he also had a woman under his desk when he said it.
Okay. Now that dick was at attention. Okay.
Would you blow Andrew Cuomo?
No.
Would you, Marty?
I don't blow Italians. I don't blow Italians. They smell. They have cheesy dicks, cheesy, sweaty dicks.
He's not a real Italian.
He's a fake Italian.
Well, he's not uncut. He's from New York. He has foreskin. No foreskin.
I saw text message from come get your booster. Well, here you go. Take some. Bill my insurance again. Fucking Moderna.
Why do they take your insurance? Just say you don't have insurance. What do they care?
I don't know why I did. I need it for this one.
A package is arriving. Did you send me something?
Yes, I sent you some popcorn and a bit of anthrax.
I already got 2 of those fucking gift bags.
Wait, Christmas show. Can we talk about what we're doing for Christmas? We're getting dressed up, obviously. Should we do a Goon and gift exchange? Some sort of gift exchange?
Yeah.
We can see if Enrique can maybe sponsor it.
What does that mean? Oh, he'll buy us outfits?
Yeah, we're going to decorate the studio. This is going to be good. I think we should have a few cocktails.
I think we should it's all or nothing. I think we should be black out.
Oh.
Boozy Christmas. Yeah.
What time are we doing it?
Let's do boozy Christmas. And you know what? Let's get a group of people in here.
It's gonna be at a certain time on Thursday.
2:30 p.m. Yeah.
So we can leave right there and go right out after that.
No, this is where it all goes downhill. Is where we go.
We're gonna get drunk at 2:30 and then go home and be like, okay,
and then go to sleep. That's the whole fucking point. Call Hale and Hart. We're gonna Uber Eats. We'll see what happens. But I think we should get a group of people from the office in. Who from the office do you want in?
I don't want no one in here.
Why, ma'am? Don't be. You're living your life in fear, which is what the government wants. Why? Who do you want in? Actually, if you could pick a guest for our Christmas show, stay with me. I know you're getting emails. I know you're getting offers.
I want
turns his phone.
I want that boy that I said. Krug.
Rudy.
How
do you go Krug?
There's an R and a U. Krug is a very nice champagne.
Who else do we want, Joe?
Krug. I want to jingle all the way with Jordan.
Jordan, what? Wyclef? Jordan,
not Jordan. Josh.
I know what you want, Josh.
Okay.
Who else do you want?
I hear those sleigh bells ringing and jing, jing, jingling.
Who else do you focus? You know what? The virus is infecting his brain right now.
Jersey Jerry.
We're watching. Jersey Jerry would be loved. Do you know Jersey Jerry used to be a homeless crackhead?
Did he?
Yeah.
And now he makes more money than me here.
He used
Lucky guy.
He used to live. I didn't know. I was like, oh, you should include that in the story for Rough and Rowdy. They're like, it's literally been in every promo. Have you not watched it? I was like, oh. Guilty. I haven't watched it. Yeah, Jersey Jerry will come in. Maybe Content Kim.
Lil Sass I want in.
Can you handle yourself in front of Lil Sass?
If he lets me put
ma'am? Benoit beads?
No, I thought about I was going to sleep last night and I was like fantasizing with this guy like on Twitter, on TikTok.
Oh. Who is it? Chef Donnie?
No.
QCP.
I'll show you him. I was debating in my head what I wanted to put on his asshole before I eat it. I was either like something festive, like maybe they were like pink and white, like icing sugar, like for like cupcakes, like sprinkles, like glitter sprinkles, or I decided to just use honey instead.
And when you say you decided to use honey, you mean this is a scenario in your head that didn't actually happen. Interesting. Got it. Okay. Well, ma'am, I'm glad that worked out for you. Let's blow it out on Thursday. Now we're saying Thursday, but the show's actually going to come out the following week, probably on like Wednesday.
Wait, when are you leaving to go to your mother's house for Christmas?
Saturday.
Are you going back? Are you going away?
Yeah, I'm going to Texas. I'm so fucking excited.
How fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to open carry there?
No.
Okay.
My cousin will, but I won't.
Yes. Now they have constitutional carry in Texas. You don't need a license. You don't need. You can literally walk into a store and just grab a gun.
We need to go down south
so we can get a gun.
Just the whole thing. We need to stop at the willow tree. We got a lot of things on.
I want to do like glamorous deep south. I want like bougie Mississippi.
Is that by South Carolina or no? That's not good. That's not deep south.
We're going deep Mississippi, Alabama.
Yeah, I want to go to Alabama,
Louisiana. Where else?
I've got some great places we can go.
Yeah, I wanna go.
I want to go get some Southern dick.
Yeah.
Uncut.
And greens.
And now we'll get greens while we're there. Anything else today? Follow us.
Out
and about. Mr. P79, Barstool Pat. Tweet at us. Tweet at
the Willow Tree.
Tweet at the Willow Tree.
At Fashion Knows No Age.
At Fashion Fashion Knows No Age. It's funny because I'm seeing him deteriorate in real time.
I just need to get back to the bed and get my Hale and Hardy up in the microwave on my nightstand.
Now some people are saying, not me, that this may be a side effect of the Goon Pit and not the virus. So on that note, I'll buy Cameo from Joey, please. For the love of Christ.
Go to cameo.com.
Oh, he's talking slower too. Go to Cameo.
Go to cameo.com and book it for your holiday gifts. It makes a great holiday gift. New Year's gift, anything. Just do it before the 31st because Nana's got a tax bracket she's got to make. Okay.
And I'm buying you a gift on Thursday, so hold on to your dick. You're gonna fucking love
I'm buying you a gift too.
All right. See you guys Thursday. Follow us. Bye.
Do you want to hook up?